Assalamu alaikum everyone. I hope you're all doing well and having a productive day. I am Muhammad Bakr Farooqi, also known as Farooqi Microsoft Wala, and I warmly welcome you to another episode of AI Session. Have you ever felt that your day was incredibly busy, but by the end of it, you realized you had not actually accomplished much? You are not alone. Many of us struggle with distractions, procrastination, and poor time management. To help us understand how we can work smarter, not just harder, we have a very special guest joining us once again in our virtual studio. Please join me in welcoming ChatGPT. Thank you, ChatGPT, for being with us today.
Thank you very much for having me. It's a real pleasure to join your session and contribute to this important conversation.
So today topic is how to boost your productivity with simple tricks. In this session, we'll discuss practical techniques that students, teachers, freelancers, and professionals can use to manage their time better. Stay focused, avoid distractions, and accomplish more every day. So without further delay, let's begin today's AI session. So, ChatGPT, my first question is that to begin our discussion, could you explain what productivity really means? Is being busy the same as being productive?
Great starting point. Productivity isn't just about cramming your day with tasks, it's about meaningful output. In other words, being busy can feel like motion, but productivity is about progress. If your actions align with your goals, even small steps count as productive. But if you're just answering endless messages without moving closer to what really matters, that's busyness, not productivity. The key question is, did what I did today actually matter to my bigger goals? That's the difference.
My next question is that what are the biggest reason people lose productivity during the day, even when they have good intentions?
Ah, yeah, the intention is there, but execution slips. One of the biggest culprits is fragmentation of attention, constant notifications, multitasking, or just bouncing between tasks. Another one is a lack of clear priorities. When everything feels important, you end up drained and not much done. There's also decision fatigue, small choices piling up and draining mental energy. And sometimes it's just that people don't build in true breaks. They keep pushing until their focus collapses. Good intentions need structure and recovery time. Otherwise, they burn out fast.
Okay, my next question is that what are some simple daily habits that can instantly improve productivity without making major lifestyle changes?
Absolutely. There are a few small wins you can start today. First, plan your top three priorities the night before. Just three, so your morning starts with clarity. Second, try time blocking, even a simple 25-minute focus, 5-minute break rhythm. Third, tidy your workspace. A 2-minute reset reduces friction. Also, set one small digital boundary, like muting notifications for an hour. These aren't massive lifestyle overhauls, but done consistently, they create breathing space and momentum. Small hinges swing big doors.
Very good. Okay, my next question is that many successful people recommend planning your day in advance. How important is planning, and what is the best way to organize daily tasks?
Planning is the quiet multiplier. It prevents decision fatigue and reduces morning drift. Best practice, keep it light and realistic. Identify one big outcome, two or three supporting tasks, and schedule the toughest one when your energy is highest. Keep admin batched and time boxed. Write it down somewhere visible. A simple list you can actually finish beats a perfect plan you won't. And leave margin, 20% of your day for the unexpected. That flexibility keeps the plan alive rather than a guilt list.
Very good, ChatGPT. My fifth question is that distractions have become one of the biggest challenges today, especially because of social media and smartphones. What are some practical ways to stay focused while working or studying?
Yeah, that's a big one. Try reducing friction for focus and adding friction for distractions. Put your phone out of arm's reach, face down, or in another room. Use app timers or a website blocker during focus windows. Create a short startup ritual. A deep breath, close extra tabs, set a timer. Begin. Keep a notepad for random thoughts so you don't chase them mid task. And be kind to your brain. Schedule short breaks so focus feels sustainable. If social apps are tempting, log out or move them off the home screen. Tiny hassles reduce impulse checks. Employ, remove all brightly colored disguises. In short, reduce temptation, increase cues for focus, and keep cycles humane. The Murray Dana, the mind honors clear boundaries. That's how focus becomes a habit, not a heroic act.
Okay, my next question is that can techniques like the Pomodoro technique, time blocking, or the 80 oblique 20 principle really improve productivity? Which one would you recommend for beginners?
Yes, those can help, but it depends on your style. Pomodoro is great if attention wanders. Short sprints lower the start barrier. Time blocking fits people who like structure and have control of their calendar. The 80-20 rule is more of a lens. Find the 20% of tasks that drive 80% of results and protect them. For beginners, start with Pomodoro for momentum, then add light time blocking. Review weekly, not hourly. Notice what moved the needle and trim the rest. Keep it simple, keep it flexible, and let consistency win.
Good. How can artificial intelligence tools like ChatGPT help students, teachers, freelancers, and professionals become more productive in their daily work?
Think of AI as a co pilot for the repetitive and fuzzy parts. For students, summarizing readings or generating practice questions. For teachers, drafting lesson outlines or rubrics. For freelancers and pros, first drafts, email cleanup, meeting agendas, quick research, syntheses. Use it to clarify thinking, not replace it. Outline first, then ask for a draft. Then edit with your voice. Always verify facts and mind privacy. Keep sensitive info out unless you're on approved systems. Start narrow, one task, one win, and build from there. That keeps it practical, not overwhelming.
Many people feel exhausted and mentally drained even before completing their work. How can someone maintain productivity without experiencing burnout?
Great because productivity without well being just collapses. Pace with energy, not time. Notice when you're sharp and protect that window. Then deliberately schedule recovery, short walks, stretch, water. Boundaries matter. A clear stop time, even 10 minutes, and a real off switch some nights. Rotate between demanding and lighter tasks. Don't stack heavy ones back to back. And perhaps the simplest check in. Ask daily, what's the smallest step still counts? Progress over perfection. Sustainable productivity is about rhythm, not relentless grind. Build a rhythm you can repeat. That's the long game.
My second last question is that what are the most common productivity mistakes people make and how can they avoid them?
The classics. Overloading the to do list, multitasking, skipping breaks, and perfectionism in low impact tasks. Avoid them by setting realistic daily goals, finishing one thing before starting the next. taking real breaks, and letting good enough be good enough when stakes are low. Another common one is not reviewing the week. A quick what worked, what didn't reset each week helps refine your system. Think small adjustments, not self critique. Productivity is a practice, not a personality. Learn, don't judge.
Finally, if someone watching this session wants to become more productive starting today, what are the first three simple actions they should take?
1. Pick tomorrow's top 3 tasks tonight. Nothing fancy, just write them down. 2. Do a single 25-minute focus session on the hardest one. Phone out of reach, timer on. 3. Take one real break. Step away, move, breathe. Don't scroll through your break. Small, repeatable steps build trust with yourself. That's how productivity becomes sustainable, not stressful.
Thank you so much, ChatGPT, for sharing such practical and valuable insights with us today. I am sure our audience has learned simple techniques they can start using immediately to become more productive. Everyone watching, always remember productivity is not about doing more things, it is about doing the right things at the right time. Small improvements in your daily routine can lead to extraordinary results over time. If you enjoyed today's AI session, don't forget to like, share, and follow our page so you never miss our upcoming discussion on AI, technology, productivity, and personal growth. I am Mohammad Bakar Farooqi Microsoft Wala from Rehan School. Thank you for joining us. Allah Hafiz.
Thank you, Mohammed Abu Bakr Farooqi, for hosting and for the thoughtful questions. To everyone listening, start small, keep it steady, and be kind to yourself. That's how progress lasts.